Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Monday, May 23, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. Plus, during the video we will give you 3 hidden keywords and numbers. Combine it together and you will get an extra betting pick. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Boston Celtics vs Miami Heat, our team pick is Celtics minus 6.5 points, and here is why. But before we continue, our first keyword is Boston Celtics. Keep on watching our video till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. And to find our 2 remaining keywords for our free extra pick. Now back to our analysis. Miami Heat Bam Adebayo tallied a team-high 31 points on a 15-for-22 shooting performance and grabbed 10 rebounds. Veteran PJ Tucker chipped in 17 points and 7 rebounds for the Heat. The Boston Celtics won 28 of their 41 home games during the regular season and ranked 3rd during the postseason in defensive efficiency. In Game 3, Boston committed 24 turnovers and were outscored 48-34 in the paint. The second-seeded Celtics out-rebounded the Heat by a 44-34 margin and knocked down 12 for 32 from the three-point line. It was an impressive win for the Miami Heat in Game 3. Tough road environment. No Jimmy Butler for the entire second half. No problem. Just your typical, tough Miami road victory. Reports are that Jimmy Butler is a go for Game 4. Kyle Lowry, PJ Tucker and Tyler Herro are all listed as day-to-day. The Heat will need a lot more of that grit if they want to steal another game on the road. Boston Jaylen Brown led all scorers with 40 points on 14-for-20 from the field and pulled down 9 boards. Al Horford added 20 points, 14 rebounds, and 3 blocks for the Celtics. After being pushed to the distance in the 7-game series against Milwaukee, statistically, Miami should be down 0-3 in this series. Objectively, they've been outplayed by the Celtics more often than not, including the 4th quarter of Game 3, where they only scored 22 points. 2 quarters have made the difference in Miami leading this series. The Heat continue to struggle from 3-point range, shooting just 32% in the series. Boston has hit 40% of their threes through the first 3 games. The Celtics have the advantage in assists, rebounds and fast break points in the series. It's been one-sided for the most part, hence why odds makers opened the line even larger in favor of the Celtics than the Game 3. The Celtics are no strangers to being down in a series. They fell behind 1-0, 2-1, and 3-2 last round and answered the bell with a win each time. Boston struggled early in Game 3, falling behind 39-18 by the end of the first quarter, leaving them chasing the game throughout. Their overall offensive numbers were decent, converting 48.5% from the field and 37.5% from deep. Aside from Brown, Al Horford contributed solid minutes with 20 points on 7-for-14 shooting. However, Jason Tatum struggled mightily, putting up just 10 points on a woeful 3-for-14 from the field. So far this postseason, when Tatum has been on, the Celtics have been really hard to beat. Overall, Boston averages close to 112 per game on 46.5% shooting. The Celtics are no strangers to being down in a series, falling behind on 3 occasions last round and now twice this round. They have continuously answered the bell and will do so again on Monday night. Boston is 5-0 ATS in their last 5 following an ATS loss. Look for a big bounce-back performance from Jason Tatum as the Celtics will continue to shoot at a solid clip on their home floor. Boston will start Game 4 much better, while maintaining an edge on the glass and forcing turns with their relentless top-ranked defense. Look for Miami's excellent 3-point to get stifled once again. The Celtics are 10-5 ATS in their last 15 games. Look for them to even things up on Monday night. When Boston puts together 4 good quarters, they are the better team. See Game 2. The Celtics are in a must-win spot and don't want to go back to Miami down 3-1. Our second keyword is over. Keep on watching our video till the end so you don't miss any of our picks and to find the remaining keyword for our free extra pick. Now back to our total pick for that game, over 207.5 points. And here is why. The Miami Heat are averaging 107.6 points on 46.5% shooting and allowing 100.6 points on 45.1% shooting. Jimmy Butler is averaging 28.1 points and 7.2 rebounds, while Bam Adebayo is averaging 14.9 points and 7.7 rebounds. Tyler Herro is the third double-digit scorer, and Max Strus is grabbing 4.4 rebounds. The Miami Heat are shooting 32.1% from beyond the arc and 80.7% from the free throw line. The Miami Heat are allowing 34.8% shooting from deep and are grabbing 40.7 rebounds per game. The Boston Celtics are averaging 109.3 points on 46% shooting and allowing 103.5 points on 44.8% shooting. Jason Tatum is averaging 26.9 points and 5.8 rebounds, while Jaylen Brown is averaging 23.7 points and 3.5 assists. Marcus Smart is the third double-digit scorer, and Al Horford is grabbing 9.2 rebounds. The Boston Celtics are shooting 37.7% from beyond the arc and 80.4% from the free throw line. The Boston Celtics are allowing 32.7% shooting from deep and are grabbing 41.4 rebounds per game. Yes, these are two of the top 5 ranked scoring defenses in the NBA, however, it appears the books have been overcompensating for this with low point totals. The over is 3-0 already in this series as both teams have flexed defensive muscles. There are plenty of potent scorers on both sides in the form of Butler, Adebayo, Tatum, and Brown, among others. Boston shot well, converting at over 48% in Game 3, while the Heat boast the top 3-point shooting team in the league. The over is 5-2 in the Celtics' last 7 games and 5-1 the last time the Heat and Celtics have met in Boston. Expect both offenses to bring it again in Game 4. Our third keyword is 205.5 points. Now that you have all 3 words, you can combine them together and you will have a free extra picks. Back to our analysis. After suffering a blowout loss in Game 2 and losing control of home court, Miami came out of the gate on fire in Game 3, building an early 26-point first-half lead. They withstood the loss of their best player, Jimmy Butler, and persevered on the road in a tough atmosphere to once again reassert control over this series. Miami shot just shy of 47% from the field, while piling up a 48-34 advantage of points in the paint. The best 3-point shooting team in the NBA struggled a bit from deep, converting at a 33% clip. Overall, Miami averages 110 points per game, 17th on roughly 47% from the field and 38% from beyond the arc. After being pushed to the distance in a 7-game series against Milwaukee, the Celtics are no strangers to being down in a series. They fell behind 1-0, 2-1, and 3-2 last round and answered the bell with a win each time. Boston struggled early in Game 3, falling behind 39-18 by the end of the first quarter, leaving them chasing the game throughout. Their overall offensive numbers were decent, converting 48.5% from the field and 37.5% from deep. Aside from Brown, Al Horford contributed solid minutes with 20 points on 7/14 shooting. However, Jason Tatum struggled mightily, putting up just 10 points on a woeful 3/14 from the field. So far this postseason, when Tatum has been on, the Celtics have been really hard to beat. Overall, Boston averages close to 112 per game on 46.5% shooting. In what was supposed to be a defensive series, has seen all 3 games go over. Both Boston and Miami had routinely held their opponents below 100 points prior to the conference finals. They have yet to do that in this series. Overbackers needed all 48 minutes to cash their ticket in Game 3. Boston continues to shoot hot. They are 55% from the field and 40% from 3-point range. I expect them to do most of the heavy lifting in this game. With many Miami players banged up, if Boston pulls out to a large lead, I could see the Heat gearing down late in the game. That's my biggest concern for the under a one-sided blowout. But if Miami can get at least to 95, I think the Celtics do the rest. Boston will be motivated and probably a little angry after Game 3. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.